Hi guys, welcome to the very first episode of Rare Beverages from Around the World. In this series, I'll take you to remote corners of the world in search of some hidden alcoholic beverages, some little known beverages that are not known outside of their place of origin. A little bit about myself, so you can watch the video up here. I'm a solo traveler and my focus is mostly on remote places, indigenous tribes, wildlife, and rare alcoholic beverages. So today we are going to travel to Georgia, the birthplace of wine, and we are going to visit a home winery. So a small scale winery which operates out of a house run by a family of four. So it's going to be a fascinating journey, but before we go to Georgia, we are going to make a pit stop in Serbia. Almost every household in rural Serbia makes its own brandy. The brandy they make, it's called rakia, and what they do is they collect the bounty or the harvest, the leftover harvest, and then they turn it into a brandy in their own houses. I was hitchhiking in Serbia and I stopped at this house and the owner offered me rakia like we offered tea or chai in India, and he gave me several options to pick from like mulberry, blueberry, cherry, plum, peach, and I was just amazed. I mean, imagine, like, this is like serendipity. It's not even that I'm looking for it, but I'm getting all these different options. And right in front of me, he opened the tap of the still of the barrel and poured me some floral, mind-blowingly profound, deep rakia. And then I ended up trying all five. So, time to go to Georgia. Now, where is Georgia? If I tell you to point it out on the map, can you find it for me? So Georgia has a very unique geographical location. It's like sandwiched between Europe and Asia. So we are going to the winemaking region of Georgia. But instead of visiting big wineries, I chose to visit smaller ones because they have more stories. They have a more like authentic old way of making wine. Hi. So right now we are at the Shakriani Estate Vineyard. It is a family-run vineyard by Kaktibia Zabut. Dionis. So Onise. So this is a vineyard run by Mr. Onis, who is here right in front of us, and this is his daughter Nutsat Krosa. Kaktibia Zabut, Madam Eka. So we are in their house right now, and we are going to sample some saperavi, red dry saperavi from 2020, and we have some Georgian cheese as well as some Georgian bread. So let's get it cracking. It is a family winery, and they don't have a farm. They produce, like, they grow their grapes in the garden, and they produced only about 400 to 500 bottles every year. So I'm very glad that I came here, and let's sample the wine. So you see the bubbles. The bubbles are usually a clear mark of fermentation. So in this one you can see a lot of bubbles, and that means that the yeast is doing its job, and they have like around 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 such containers to ferment the wine. Сколько килограмм, сколько литр?
Это тон, 1 тон.
1 ton. So this is 1 ton of grapes. So it is kept in these giant steel vessels for around 7 to 10 days, and every day it has to be stirred to make sure that the yeast gets the oxygen it needs to ferment the wine. And after 7 to 10 days they put it in the barrels, and they keep it in the barrel for around 1 year. So we are going to sample some wine right from the barrel. As you can see, we are getting it right from the barrel, and these are French oak barrels that he specially orders, and he ages all the wine in these barrels for 1 year, and according to him that's where they get their spicy flavors from. So we are going to sample this one right from the barrel. This is the first time I'm sampling a wine right from the barrel, so I'm really excited. So let's see how it turns out to be. It's a family winery, so they have only 4 barrels right now. Four. So this has very raw flavors because it has not been bottled. It has been brought right out of the barrel. I can smell vanilla, I can smell chocolate. It has a very sweet toffee flavor as well. So now I'm going to sample it. It's marvelous. It's one of the most amazing wines ever. It is full bodied. It has a very natural sweet flavor which is not sugary, because I normally don't like sweet or semi-sweet wine, but this is naturally very sweet. And you can taste the berries. The spices not so much in this one because I think it is still in the earlier phase of its aging process. But this is one of the best wines that I've had. So this is the Shakriani wine. It is from 2020, and I'm going to sample it right now. As you can see, the color is full bodied, and I can smell the aroma of roses, chocolate, slight hint of coffee as well. It has a very well-rounded aroma. Compared to other Shakrianis, it has a very unique flavor, because all the other Shakrianis that I have tasted in Georgia, they have fruity flavor or like a nutty flavor, but this has flavor of spices. So it's very unique. It has flavors of like black pepper. They get the herbal essence as well, and it is definitely dry, and it has full body. So you can like just feel all the flavors in your mouth for a longer period of time as compared to other Shakrianis. So it is definitely one of the best Shakrianis that I have tasted in Georgia so far. So this is chacha, produced from these grapes, and it has been aged with these walnuts, as you can see here. These walnuts to give it this color. Это сколько месяцев?
Месяц.
Один год. So it has been aged for 1 year, and this is the final product. This is This is how they get the color. The bottle is Sarajishvili, but the chacha is not Sarajishvili. Это нет Sarajishvili. Спасибо. Хорошо, спасибо. It has a very strong aroma, so let's take a sip of it. Yeah, it's definitely very strong. It burns you as it goes down your throat, but I can taste the flavor of apricot, and it's really good, and I highly recommend it.